This simple trick proved that my exhaust manifold would actually make some horsepower, and here's why. I'm a first-time fabricator on this RX-8. This is my first ever turbo kit that I'm building in order to put this RX-7 engine into my Mazda RX-8. Seems simple enough. Connect the turbo to the engine, and we make all the cool happy noises. So I got started cutting and fitting and cutting and fitting. This is like Legos without instructions. And the pieces are completely malleable, meaning you can change them. I'm pretty happy with how this first runner looks. I needed to fit this 3.5-inch downpipe through here so that I could then figure out how the rest of this stuff would fit without hitting the frame. Most importantly, the wastegate, which at the beginning you saw me spraying water through the manifold, which would prove that the wastegate priority actually works. The hardest part of this whole entire deal was getting this little wastegate merge to actually work. I built all of this by hand. This part took longer than the rest of the turbo kit combined. After the downpipe, the wastegate, all of that was fitted, I fabricated a 3.5-inch stainless exhaust with a single exit little dolphin tail tip, and then hired my buddy to come out and TIG weld all of this stuff together. He was pretty impressed with my fit up, but we had to break this manifold apart for him to weld it, and that's where I can show you the priority of the wastegate. So imagine exhaust flow coming out of this garden hose. You need to be able to bleed off that pressure with the wastegate, and seeing the water flow out of the wastegate hole just as much as the main feed to the turbo makes me have confidence that this wastegate location is going to work. So back to stacking dimes, you're going to watch my buddy lay down some prime stainless steel welds on this turbo kit. Everything passed inspection, including letting both of our dogs look over all the shiny welds before we were ready to bolt this thing back together and make sure that it fit on the car. We recirculated the wastegate back into the downpipe, and this 3.5-inch exhaust looks amazing. Do you think this car will be able to make over 600 horsepower with my home-built turbo kit? Follow along to find out.